My strategy I chose for my project is the LINK strategy for students ages 4th grade through 12th grade. It can be used in any and all subject areas, and it is a vocabulary strategy that has been proven to be successful with students of all types. The University of Kansas developed this strategy with students with learning disabilities and English language learners in mind. When I chose this strategy, I imagined 4th and 5th grade teachers using it. So my lesson plan is about 6 days, but can be modified based on your class size and based on your time frame. I was thinking spending 30 minutes a day using this strategy. Day 1 really should be introducing this strategy and just kind of giving students a reason to want to use it. Day 2 should be about modeling the strategy extensively. Students need to see the strategy in practice before they are able to use it. And then day 3 is more modeling, but beginning to allow the students to have a chance to use this strategy with guided practice and independent practice. And then day 4, you can have students independently practice and let them know that they have a quiz in 2 days or 3 days. And then day 5, review and have students maybe do some partner work and study with each other. Then day 6, have that quiz and see where your scores are. Another idea that the way you can see the growth is to do a pre-test and a post-test, and that way you can see the growth and see the effectiveness of the LINK strategy. And so day 1, the procedures. What is the LINK strategy? Well, the LINK strategy LINKS is actually an acronym, and it stands for list the parts. Let me find it. List the parts, identify a reminding word, note a linking story, create a linking picture, and self-test. With these 5 steps, students can better learn vocabulary. I'll show you what a picture of a links card looks like. It's just an index card. I recommend a 3x5 or a 4x6 index card, and you use both sides. So the first half is cut hamburger style. You put your vocabulary word on top, and then you circle it. That way you know what word you're studying. And then you flip it over on the back, you cut it in half hamburger style, and then on the bottom you cut it in half hot dog style. On the top half of the back, you write the definition. So for example, if you have the word fief, you would say, land given by king for fighting an army. This is a simple definition. You want to use definitions that make sense to you. Then you flip it back over, and then this is where the identify a reminding word. This is where the I step comes in. And you think of a word that either rhymes with fief, or you would think of a word that has maybe is part of fief. So the one I chose would be chief, because it reminds. That helps make the connection with me to fief. And then my linking story, the N, note a linking story. That's the N step for links. Is chief of his land. And that makes me think of land, which is part of the definition. And it uses my reminding word. That's very important. And then I drew a linking story. And as you can see, it's 2 men fighting for land. See the map? And so then the S step is all about self-test. So I start by saying, my word is fief, my reminding word is chief. He's a chief of his land. And here's my picture. It's a little guy holding a map of land. And that reminds me, my definition is land given by king for fighting an army. And it's just supposed to be like a flow of ideas. There's also a YouTube video that you can watch that I've posted on this handout. And it shows you how to make a links card if you need more practice or to see it. Then a way you can use it in a digital application is by having your vocabulary assessments on Edmodo. Links cards can be made on the computer using a PowerPoint. And then also pictures, could be found online through linking pictures. Pictures can be found online, although linking pictures are so unique that it may be hard to find them online. And there are vocabulary Common Core standards in every grade. So If you need to connect it to the Common Core standards, if you have to have that in your lesson plans, great, because there's a vocabulary strategy in each Common Core grade standard. I got this strategy out of a book written by Edwin Ellis from the University of Kansas, and it's just been a strategy I've been able to use a ton with my students. My students do have disabilities, and this strategy was targeted for those students, but it could be really used with anyone, and there will be progress made by everyone when using this strategy. If you have any questions, you can email me at mbowles3@uncec.edu, and I'll be glad to answer them. I hope you use this strategy.